And now back here in the studio, it is time for K-Inter News with Walter Lee. Now, Walter, let's start off today by talking about the amazing turnout of the BTS concert in London. Concerts, I should say, right?
Yes, indeed. So BTS packed London's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, one of London's biggest stadiums, with around 130,000 fans over 2 nights on July 6th and 7th as part of their, of course, Arirang World Tour that's currently going on. Now, according to concert promoter Live Nation, each show drew about 65,000 people, setting a new attendance record for the concert at the stadium since it opened back in 2019. Now, the London shows were especially meaningful, marking BTS's first UK concerts as a full group in 7 years since their groundbreaking Wembley Stadium performances back in 2019. Now, the British media were just as impressed as the fans. Now, both Rolling Stone UK and The Guardian gave the concerts perfect 5-star reviews, with Rolling Stone calling BTS, get this, the biggest band in the world. Now, you must remember, this is a huge praise from a country that has given rise to some of the biggest bands in the world before, like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and of course, Queen. But to put BTS in that bracket, what an achievement. Next up, BTS head to Munich, Germany, where they'll bring the Arirang tour to Allianz Arena on July 11th and 12th.
Wow, incredible praise from the British media. Let's see what the German media will say later as well. Now, Walter, let's fly back to Korea and talk about what's been happening on Melon.
Yes, indeed. So, girl group IVE and sibling duo Akdong Musician have been the longest-running #1 artists on Melon's weekly chart. Melon is South Korea's largest music subscription service. Now, it was during the first half of 2026. Now, according to Melon's first half report released through Data Lab on Thursday, I've spent a total of 6 weeks at #1 with Bang Bang, one of the double main tracks from the group's second full-length album, Revived. AKMU also topped the weekly chart for 6 weeks with Joy, Sorrow, A Beautiful Heart, and Paradise of Rumors, both from their fourth full-length album, Flowering. Now, on other Melon news, boy group Cortez was the only boy group, surprisingly, to reach #1 on the weekly chart during the first half of the year, with Red Red from their very popular mini album, Green Green. The current #1 song on Melon's weekly chart is Suddenly or 갑자기 by recently reunited girl group IOI. And girl group Racine also earned a #1 on Melon's Top 100 with Love Attack on Wednesday, a track that was actually released in August of 2024, the same year they debuted. A clip of the group's reaction to the achievement went viral over social media, showing all the members in tears. Melon also named them as the representative artists of the first half of this year.
Well, some of the results seem to be very obvious. Some of them are a big surprise.
Yes.
But last but not least, let's make a trip over to Japan for news about 17.
Yes, 17, always doing well in Japan. Boy group 17 have earned a million certification from the Recording Industry Association of Japan for their 11th mini album, 17th Heaven. Now, the achievement marks 17's third million certified release in Japan, as well as becoming the first K-pop album in history to sell more than 5 million copies in its first week. The third million certified release follows their first Japanese EP, Dream, and 10th mini album, FML. The release of Dream and FML also made the group the only K-pop artist to have 2 Korean-released albums surpass 1 million shipments in Japan since 2000.
What an achievement. And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.